toilet paper holders like this.
Here's your toilet paper, sir.
Take your toilet paper, sir.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Okay, okay. She put in her Korean touch because you open the oven. Pots and pans.
I'm hoping that it tears our family apart. It kind of puts a wedge between our family members.
This might be my very first intro in this house, so let's mark it a good one. Good morning, my loves. Welcome back to today's vlog. Welcome to our empty house tour. It's not gonna be like your typical empty house tour. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys a couple of rooms that I'm really excited about. Certain parts of the house that I've got big, bold, probably gonna fail at these plans, but I got a lot of plans in my mind and I just wanted to share the vision with you. I don't know, this is such an exciting moment for us because we have been waiting for this. I just have a lot of emotions. I have so many emotions. Getting the keys to this house is oddly more emotional than the last house. So I'm just gonna kind of give you a little bit of a spiel before we get into the actual house tour because, I mean, I don't know, I just need to tell someone about my feelings. But before we do, there is already someone out there that knows all of these complex feelings that I've been talking to frequently about these feelings, and that is my counselor at BetterHelp. And I just want to say thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. If you guys feel like there's something that's just standing in the way of you guys feeling completely happy, or maybe you've got this goal, but you've got these thoughts inside your mind that's like,
No, you'll never be able to get there.
no, that's a bad idea. Maybe it's time to talk to someone. And if you guys don't know, BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist that you can actually start communicating with within 48 hours, which is absolutely gnarly. Sometimes when you call like a traditional office, you don't even get a response within 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, but it is professional counseling done online. And I love it because I can send a message at any moment, anywhere in the world, whether I'm traveling, whether I'm moving from a completely different state. I don't have to worry about, oh my god, do I need to find a new therapist? Do I need to find someone else? Except that I was matched so perfectly with this person, they just get me. Do I need to go on that search again? No, I don't need to do that because during this whole hectic moving process, I've actually been messaging my therapist. They send me a timely and thoughtful response back, and I can even schedule weekly video or phone sessions. It's so much better than like sitting in that awkward traditional therapy sitting room that's just so awkward and uncomfortable. And I find that's for me, at least talking online makes me feel a lot more free. I feel like in person, I'm still kind of guarded. I still feel like I put up this wall. They have a broad range of expertise that may not be available locally in some areas, and they have over 15,000 counselors. The service is also available for clients worldwide, so if you guys are an English speaker and you're maybe studying abroad, you can still get therapy. The coolest part of all of this, it sounds like a luxury service, but it's not. It's actually a lot more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. So BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/mango and join over the 1 million people taking charge of their happiness, taking charge of their life with the help of an experienced professional. And I have a special offer for you guys. MissMangoButt listeners can actually get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/mango. I just want to let you guys know that the clips you're about to watch of me giving this empty house tour are just out of this world. Like, I don't even know what I was going through in that moment. Even looking back at the clips right now, I'm like,
What was I even feeling?
because I'm like trying to gauge myself. So when you see me going through the house, showing you rooms, that day was insane. I probably had, in the past 72 hours when I filmed that, I had practically no sleep. I had less than 3 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I don't know how I was functioning as a human. I think it's one of those situations where you're so tired, but there's so much to do, so for some reason your body keeps going, but your mind is gone. So I'm just going through the motions. I did not really feel anything. And so I thought, did I make a bad decision by moving here? Like, am I forking everything up? Like, did I make the biggest colossal mistake of my life? Am I gonna regret it? Like, I started panicking because I'm like, why am I not feeling anything? The girl that has too many feelings suddenly had no feelings. I'm going room through room and I'm like, yeah, so we're gonna put paintings here. I finally had like a good night's sleep and I woke up today and I went through today and it was just a show too, but I started feeling immense emotions tonight. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is tiredness, but I need to sit and talk it through because this level of emotion is really complex for my pea brain. I thought that our first house in LA, I would have the most emotions for, and I would never feel the same ever again. Because like, there's something special about like your first place that you get, and it was
so
just
you're
like
over it already?
No, I still love that. Okay, but it's like your first place that you ever get, and it's just like this crazy achievement that you're just so happy for, and it's almost like this pure happiness and gratefulness of like, I can't believe I'm living in a place like this. Like, I can't believe I am here. But moving in this house has been almost the opposite feeling. I feel really, it's okay, this is gonna sound so weird. I feel really humbled moving here.
What?
Okay, hear me out. The reason I feel that way, right, is because I have a lot of plans for, you know, even Rotten Mango and Bacon and Mystery that I was so excited about. And today I just went down there and I was like trying to like map things out of like where I'm gonna do what. And I just got hit with this really intense, humbling feeling, which I don't know if that's the right word. But I have this like feeling of like, okay, first, I can't believe that I am able to move across the country and like purchase a house like this and do these things for a living. Like, I love Rotten Mango, I love what I do, and so the fact that I can like do this and put my money into this and like try to make it something even better is insane, and it makes me shake, but it's also so scary. I feel like I just have to do everything right. Like, I feel like now, I don't know why, I was like down there mapping everything out, and I have this feeling of like, okay, like I can't disappoint everyone. Like, I gotta do it right, I gotta do it well. Like, what are you doing, Stephanie? I'm like, I gotta start working now. Like, what are you doing? And I started freaking out. And it's so weird because I did not get this in the last place. And I think I can finally put it into words. Okay, I am just gonna say it right now. This situation is not lost on me. I know that I'm able to live in a place like this, you know, hugely due to you guys too for supporting me, supporting just honestly everything I do, even this channel, like my second channel, my podcast, like everything. You guys are so supportive. And the fact that I can do all of this is so scary. It's like so scary. The feeling is I won this lottery ticket. I feel like finding some success on YouTube is like a lottery ticket. And I'm not like trying to say I'm successful, but like making it a full-time job is like a lottery ticket. And now I have it. And now I feel like I need to prove to everyone that I deserve this lottery ticket, but I don't even know how I got it in the first place. I just have it. And I'm like, how am I gonna show people that I deserve it when I don't even know how I got here? Like, I honestly think it's luck. And then I don't even know if I deserve it. So I'm just holding it, and I just feel so scared, and I feel really humbled. Like, that's honestly the only word I can think of. And it's so bizarre because I did not get this feeling in the last place. I don't know. So I was down there and I was feeling all of that, and then we came back upstairs, and my sister and MissMangoButt and her baby were here, and I was just so happy. I was just so happy spending time with my family. Oh, and Dan's here. You guys are gonna be like, show us Dan. Calm down.
This is about me, okay? This is my moment.
Yeah, I was just so happy. It's just so nice. I don't think I've felt this safe in so long. Like, there's something about it. They're not like living with me, but there's something about the fact that I can call them and they're just like 20 minutes away. I just feel really safe, and I feel like I have this crazy support system. I mean, we have no furniture in the house. They're laying around on the ground. They're like, what do you need? Do you need me to help you do something? I'm like, no, like, I just want to spend time with you guys. Like, it's really nice. I was scared because I thought that I wouldn't like it. I had so many weird memories in Atlanta. Like, I had such a horrible growing up high school experience. I was like, oh God, I'm gonna move there. I'm just gonna stay in the house anyway. It's gonna be fine. But it feels so different. It doesn't even feel like the same place. It doesn't feel like I came back home, but it feels like home. So it's bizarre. So those are all the feelings that I'm feeling right now. Why do I always have so many feelings? I mean, it's so bizarre. Like literally a day ago when I was filming that, I had no feelings. I was so panicked. I was like, I fucked up by moving here. I don't feel anything. I think I was so tired, and then now that I'm finally getting some sleep, I feel everything. And it's just a lot. So before we get into the house tour, just wanted to let you guys know that I appreciate every single one of you, and I feel so happy to be here, and I promise I won't let you down. Well, I probably will. out somehow. She says in advance. Why am I so emotional? I'm gonna go get some sleep. You guys enjoy the house tour. The empty house tour. I was sweaty. I love you. Thank you. I really love you guys. What's
Oh my
going on?
god, I'm gonna cut it.
Before we get this official empty house tour started, I just want to say one thing, that this house is in good luck. Did you know this is a Korean tradition? If you go to someone's house, like let's say it's a housewarming, someone's got to shit in their house. What? Someone that doesn't live in the house has to shit in the house, and that means that you are giving the homeowner all the best of luck. And guess who just, yes, she sharted so hard it leaked onto her little chair.
Can we see?
No. I'm just saying, this is gonna be a very lucky empty house tour, and let's get started. This is attempt number 573 at making this empty house tour work. Okay, so welcome to one of my favorite rooms in the entire house that I have so much hope, so many plans, so many future goals inside of this very room. And the lighting is gonna be changing nonstop because it's a little bit of a gloomy day. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is the office. Ta-da! You guys saw it. This is like the room that we were obsessed with when the moment that we walked into this house, mainly for the reason that when you look outside, does it not look like you were just in a Twilight movie? Does it not look like Edward Cullen is spider monkeying up and down that tree looking for his Bella? This is my favorite part. It just feels so airy, so open. Welcome to Rotten Mango Industries.
I have a complaint.
Okay, listen, Vance.
So here's the plan for this room. We're gonna put a big conference table here. Not really a conference table, we already have a table picked out, but I don't really like the idea of having two separate desks. I feel like we've pondered this for a while, but it just feels like an office, you know? Like I'm gonna be staring at you, you're gonna be staring at me. We're never gonna get work done because I'm just sizzling hot, you know? Also, side note, I know so many people have been talking about it. I know so many people have complaints about it. We are getting shades on every single window in this house. They're gonna be locked, they're secured, they're censored. The shades are gonna cover us all. Don't worry. But then this wall is where the fun is. We're gonna turn this into the picture wall where we gathered all of the antique pieces from Los Angeles. We're gonna...
Yeah. I think I got like one or two things, okay?
I don't know how to do it. If you guys have tips on how to do a picture gallery wall, how do you do it? I mean, I saw some people on TikTok saying you gotta get like brown paper, make it the same size as the actual paintings. Some people said you gotta use Photoshop Adobe, and that's the only way to do it, so let me know. Other than that, we don't really have any other plans for the office. The office is gonna stay pretty much the way that it is. Oh yeah, we're painting these doors to black. Okay, so the window frames are all black, and I love it because it looks super modern. So I was like, listen, if we just paint it black, that's just gonna upgrade this whole room. And then welcome to the dining room. This one I'm really stoked about because I feel like I've never needed the dining room ever in my entire life. We tried to do a dining room at our last place. It didn't end up being a dining room. It ended up being literally a workstation where I just had computers everywhere, and I think I probably ate on that dining table 3 times in my entire life. But now it's going in this room, and we're gonna make it super cute, super fun. We're taking out this chandelier. It's a little bit too gold with something a little bit more fun, so that when our family comes over, they can say, wow, you have bulbs hanging on your ceiling. And I'll say, you know what? That's just my style. That's the way I like it. And if you don't like it, you can get out. I'm not gonna be saying that to any relatives. I don't have the balls to do that. The curtains came with the house, so anything free is a plus, and they look really pretty. I mean, even if I picked curtains out on my own, I don't think I would have done such a good job, so I'm really excited about this. Now hear me out. My fiance thinks this is dumb. I kind of want to do a neon sign on the back wall. Because I feel like a dining table is just so traditional, it's so official, it's so grown up, it's so,
Oh my god, look at me, I have a dining room.
we also have these drawers in here, which I don't think I'm an adult enough to know what to put in here. Apparently I'm supposed to put like cutlery in here, which that in itself just sounds so adult. I'm not gonna do that. I don't even think I have 4 regular forks. When we started with like 8 forks. Now we're down to like 4 forks. And during this move, I think we're gonna end up with no forks.
Where the fork are the forks?
With the fork of the forks, and who the fork are taking the forks. This is fascinating because I remember the first time that I walked in this house, I thought it was a mirror. I saw it on the other side, but I thought that there was a mirror in between and it would just reflect whatever's in there, but it's actually a communication portal to the other side. This room has very weird lighting changes. Earlier today, it was like the brightest room. Right now, it's a little bit dim, and it's got one of the coolest views. It's just such a peaceful view of the back. Okay, we've got a lot of people working on the house. I said Pete. Literally the minute I said peaceful. And I think that this room is gonna be kind of like a secondary office, which sounds gnarly, but this man's got a lot of paperwork, so there's just gonna be a lot of bullshittery in here, honestly. And then we have what people call the informal living room, but I'm gonna call it a game room because I think that's what we're gonna be doing in here. I don't see us doing anything else but that in here. So the whole plan with this, I swear today, nobody wants me to do an empty house tour. So this game room is gonna be like the fun part of the house where we're just gonna have it completely filled with childish activities. I want this to be Sophia's dreamland. We're gonna have a pool table, a ping pong table, a foos table. A foos table? A foosball table. We're gonna put a bunch of cool art and neon lights here. We're also gonna do some, I'm thinking, depending on how seriously our family takes game nights, which I'm hoping that they take it incredibly seriously and it kind of
puts a wedge between our family members. I'm hoping that it tears our family apart.
I want it to get competitive. I want it to get wild, bloody. If that happens, we're gonna put some arcade video games up in those corners because I think that that would be so cute. But they're kind of pricey, so I don't want to get it unless we think that we're actually going to use it. And then we have my favorite room in the house that the part that I completely fell in love with. Because you see this? This is the main living room. This is where all the napping, all the snoozing, all the eating is gonna happen. It's just so zen. It's so beautiful. I don't know what else to say. So like when you look out the window, all you see are trees, and if you get closer, you see a glimpse of the pool. I love the fireplace.
Oh my God, you're literally going into it.
Yeah, she has been acting like she already owns the place. So we're gonna do a little couch situation here, just make it super cozy. We are making a couple of changes. So this whole house, all of the lights are really small and I had no idea, but that there's different sizes of lights, not just different colors. So I think that these are 4-inch lights, but we're gonna make them bigger. We're gonna make the hose bigger. So they're gonna be 6 inches each. And then we're adding, I believe, 2 more lights on each side. I think all of this starts tomorrow. So I'm pretty much gonna go 72 hours without sleep. The bloody breakfast nook. Yes, we're changing this cursed chandelier that has bonked 3 of us. After it bonked me, after it bonked my dad, this bonked my fiance's mom. Yes. Why was I gonna say my fiance's wife? And I'm like, wait a minute. The style of this isn't perfectly us, I feel like. It's a little bit like very classy. This feels like a couple that has it together. Like they're in love.
You know, we're just not that.
These are so comfortable. I don't think I've ever sat on anything that comfortable before. Now this could be the sole reason that I have no other furniture in this place, that I have no chairs to even sit on. But this by far is the most comfortable seating arrangement that I've ever experienced in my life. And then this is the kitchen. I love this kitchen. Here's the thing with kitchens. Every single place that we've ever lived in, the kitchen almost looks identical. So it's not like this drastically different environment. Do I not look like I'm at our old place? Do I not look like I'm still in LA right now? This kitchen does feel more open because we've got like little open hallways, and then we have this beautiful window that I can completely open. Again, I don't know what to do with these. I may or may not replace these with not glass, just closed cabinets, because it seems like a waste of cabinet space.
I want to put all of my ugly bowls, but I can't do that if it's see-through.
Did you guys notice there's no outlets? I just noticed this today, and I had a bit of a panic, like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Where am I supposed to keep my kitchen supplies? Where am I supposed to put my little rice cooker? The outlets are up here. So they're just, every counter has 2. I mean, it's just so many outlets, and they're all so clean. The backsplash looks so clean because they don't have any outlets sticking out.
Freaking genius.
I mean, this is really well made. Still gotta be my favorite, the utensil holder. And my mom came by today, and immediately she put in her Korean touch, because you open the oven, pots and pans. Literally every single cabinet in here is currently empty. Why did she put the pots and pans in the oven? This light, I could not for the life of me. I turned on every single switch in the house. I even went upstairs and I was like, you know what? You just never know. Guess how we found it? By chance. So the sink is really gross right now, excuse me. We have this button at our old place too, and this controls the garbage disposal, right? I assumed that this probably had to do something with the sink. Doesn't it look like it?
What in the world?
But you press it. Ta-da! Then I wanted to show you guys this part of the house, which I think is so cool. Obviously, I'm not gonna try to use it as much as, I'm gonna try to avoid using it as much as possible, because anytime I go grocery shopping, I try to bring reusable bags. They have a bag holder so you can reuse them, which is so smart.
Awesome.
Because even sometimes when I get takeout delivered, there's like sometimes you can't avoid plastic bag usage, but now the fact that I can reuse them so conveniently makes it so much better. We also have the pantry that is a little bit too small, but I'm gonna make it work. I did not have a pantry in the last place, so this is a massive upgrade, a huge upgrade. I'm hoping maybe I can do some sort of like wire shelving, just skinny shelving for my ramens. Buckets at the bottom filled with ramen. This is the place that needs so much work, but this is also my pride and joy of the entire place. This is what I'm like the most excited about. So all of these lights, there's barely any lights in here, okay? We're gonna be doubling the lights, making each hole bigger, but also adding in new holes for recessed lighting and making them a lot wider. So right now it's like that warm color. Here is bright because we've got windows, but at nighttime, again, I wanna double all the lights. And this is gonna be where I do a bunch of cool new things that I have been in the works for months now, and is one of the main reasons that I really wanted to move here, because it's just the perfect space. Honestly, even if we were looking at other homes in Atlanta, which we were by the way, none of them had a space like this where I was like, oh, this is good. So stay tuned for that. Why is it on and steamy already? So this is the main bedroom, the master bedroom. I don't love this chandelier at all. Just again, I'm gonna replace it. It's just not fun. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. It's so gorgeous, but it's just not fun. And I mean, I really think like light pieces especially, it's gotta be something that you look at and you just giggle, or you just have a blast. Something like that. I love these curtain rods. They left the curtains. I don't love the curtains. So I'm probably just gonna swap them for different colors. It's also got its own little refrigerator with a sink that I don't think I will ever use.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Okay,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Okay.
god. So good.
And then you guys remember the beautiful
Wow, it's very gloomy now, huh?
bathroom. Yeah, it's been gloomy today. I feel like every time I come here it gets gloomy and I don't know what to do about it. This is gonna be my makeup vanity. Oh, I never even noticed. These are kind of fun. Why did I never check the water pressure before? I feel like that's like the #1 thing you gotta check is water pressure, and I never checked it. Ah! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, that's so violent. I just can't imagine me being like, you know what, after a long day, all I wanna do is get into the shower and just get blasted by the strongest stream of water. Okay, I guess we have no water pressure issues. And this bath sold me so hard because it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know if I could compare it to the last one, but it's stunning. It's just a beautiful freaking bath. So these are funny because look, these are drawers, right? So you would assume, well, this is gonna be a drawer. You open it up, it's a freaking... What is that? It's a, what is this? What would I call this? An opening, a gaping hole.
Mango, that's just piping. It's not a toy. Let's go.
Then we have the closet that I am also very ecstatic about. This closet is massive. And then we have this massive island with a place that you can sit, and more storage, and more storage, and just more storage. And you might think, wow, Stephanie, you're gonna put all of your beautiful jewelry in here. Yes, absolutely. My clip-on earrings are gonna be top priority, top shelf. That's it. This is another room that we're going into. It's probably the smallest room of all. It seems like it was made more for, so maybe a small den, maybe like a small nursery, right? They said it probably wouldn't fit like a queen size bed or a full size bed, or it'd be just jam packed. So I was thinking, well, what am I gonna do in here, right? Perfect. Podcast room. I mean, this is perfect because if you have a big room, you're gonna get a lot of echo. Your sound quality is not gonna be as great. So originally, I wanted to keep the carpet, but then I realized that I get really bad allergies and we would have to steam the carpet, which would just, we would never do that. So we're gonna, and having allergies while you're filming a podcast is probably the worst case scenario. So we're gonna rip out the carpet, put in some wood, and this is gonna be a podcast room.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I definitely wanna make it more vibey. I wanna add some like neon lights, some cute decor, but it's so cute. Yeah. It's such a cute room. Why does it have such a big closet? Is my question. Listen, too close for comfort. And then we've got another room. This one's so pretty, and it's just trees. Like when you look out, you don't see anything but skies and trees.
That's beautiful.
It's so peaceful. So I think that this is gonna be like a guest room. Maybe we'll have guests, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just have family members sleep over because I don't know. Maybe they swam too hard. Everyone's really excited about the pool in my family. So it's got these big windows that are out looking. There's another one on that side. And then it's got this really nice bathroom. I'm really surprised at like how well things were done. Like it's got a lot of drawer space. It's got a nice little window. Nice stand shower. I mean, it's really pretty. I have no complaints. One thing I did notice about this house is that they do toilet paper holders like this. Stick it in.
Very elegant. It's like,
Here's your toilet paper, sir.
Take your toilet paper, sir.
Okay, again, watching this footage, what the fork was I on? I was sleep deprived, I was hungry, I was losing my marbles. I promise I'm gonna get some good sleep and I'll be better in the next video. Sorry for the most anticlimactic empty house tour that you have ever seen in your life. I love you guys, I'll see you later. Bye.